He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. From the 36, Allen. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Brady going to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd and 12, Allen. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I'm different, Vic. I'm breathing different. My body different. I'm moving different. I'm different, Vic.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Allen now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Here's Cook again. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The kick by Bass is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, kick me, kick.
Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Diggs in motion left.
56, 56.
Allen going to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Fournette. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to have the Bucs first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. 4th and 2.
What'd you say?
That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
On first down, Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Brady. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. This to Hines on the drop-off. Touchdown, Bills. Nyheim Hines. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are...
You're lucky you quick hiked it. I couldn't get over there.
A CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
You don't know where I'm going. That pick you got was bullshit. Man, you got one pick, bro. I mean, you got two picks. That one in the end zone where all them niggas just tipped it was bullshit. No, he ain't winning. But they just gave him some fake ass shit. The nigga came from out of bounds after everybody tipped it and got a pick. Like, that's illegal touching. And why are they letting that many niggas tip the damn ball up like that?
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success.
Fuck, he's blocking him and he get over there and swat the pass.
Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Obviously it go.
Will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They run again on first down. Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's a pick.
They're going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And that is caught.
I don't shade it down over there.
Gabriel Davis, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills will take the lead.
That's what gets you in trouble anytime, opening them lips of yours.
It took a pretty big risk right there.
Yeah, it was 14-0.
But hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that.
Nah, I'm finna beat your ass. I'm finna score in 21 seconds, too.
Enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down.
Yeah, I bet you did, but I bet you this. I bet you I scored in these 21 seconds.
Remember, 4th down.
17-14. Yeah.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Hey, it's broadcasting. Why you ain't watching?
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
They gave that nigga that pick just down. He always in the red zone, too.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
They'll
operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Brady. He's got a man complete.
Don't worry about it. I'm putting that bitch in the end zone. You talk too fucking much, bro. I told you about all that talk.
Time on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
All right, keep laughing. Keep doing that, Vic. I'm putting this bitch in the end zone on. You see that 60 yards? That's 50 yards and 2 plays on you. I'm not playing with you.
So the big play
I'm not
changes
playing
the
with you.
complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30. Now Brady.
All right. Well, put me in that bitch. Oh!
And that is incomplete.
Put me in that bitch then.
Right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent it.
Put me in that bitch, because your ass is cooked. Hold on to that bitch, Mike.
And they line up now for what will likely be
I told you, now, I hate when you go to prevent, bro. That's the weakest D on here to get you beat. I keep trying to tell you that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is
You done seen it multiple times. Like,
and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
Oh, that's cool. I'm about to beat your ass. I'm trying to roll this man weed and play this shit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got his target. It's the tight end
shade
Knox.
outside. I keep forgetting.
And they work this
We got
well
one
on the
route.
field across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there.
Bro, it's the beginning of the third
now it's
quarter.
1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook.
No, Smoke, I'm not running none of that goofy ass shit, bro. Dime get you killed, bro.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook.
The dime formation get you killed.
About 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is.
You already know what works, bro. It's just about making the adjustment.
Defense is still going to say their number one goal every game.
I'm talking about against anybody. It's about making adjustments to whatever a nigga doing from here on out. But you got the defenses that work.
Here's Hines. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game.
Go for it. I want you to go for it.
Once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
That's what I thought.
Allen gonna go on 4th down.
That's a fumble, man.
Down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Hines.
No, nigga, you ain't getting in this bitch.
He takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they need. And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stretch that bitch out, man. Just go up the
Taking it in
field.
from 2 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
The
Let's
whole
take it into a
third, but
boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight
Oh,
where
that's
they wanted to,
before
whether
the
it was in the
third
center of
quarter.
the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now Brady again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
I'm going to get you out of that cover four right now.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be
I'm going to get you out that cover four right now. I told you, you can't.
We have seen big plays.
Cover two, cover four, it's the same shit.
And there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Brady. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are able to...
Like I told you, I was scoring before this third quarter. You're not winning this game. You can't stop.
So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think
What do it mean? So what?
Statement drive because they had to be saying we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half. But
You've been getting some tip ball picks. Okay, I'm done talking to you. I'm just gonna blow you out. You back talking. You know it's a difference between when you play good D and you jump a route versus when both of us tip the ball and they let you catch a tip pick. Like, it's a pick. But don't be acting like you playing some type of defense. That ain't no defense. You call it a tip pick.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
I don't know what you said. I'm just saying you be acting like you be playing deep when you get a tip pass for an interception. Now, bro, that's not no defense.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This is Hines. What's the deal, yo? So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more.
I only didn't score in the third quarter. I mean the second quarter. You didn't score 24 straight.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From midfield, here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis.
You got to step in front of that.
He brought down just shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
William Golston in on the stop. They run it again with Cook. 110 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Cook up the gut. Gets around him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook.
Oh, swing and force. How for the nigga backwards?
He's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Cook.
Let's go!
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He loses 4, and it brings
Now
up
go
4.
for it, nigga.
And in this situation, a field goal doesn't help you a whole lot, but I think you've got to take it because I think you're a little too far back to go for it on 4th down. But we also know the offensive coordinator's in the head coach's ear trying to talk him into going for it right here.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Fucking go, man. This nigga the fuck up out of here, man.
They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4.
Find you somebody else to play with, nigga.
They'll celebrate the goal line stand.
Don't worry about it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Brady to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare.
Stop begging for help and play some defense, nigga.
Once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page
That nigga
right now,
begging for
because I
some
think they're
help.
going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete.
That's
To
bullshit.
let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Brady got to have this one. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Find you somebody else to play with, nigga.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this.
Don't fucking play with me, Vic. I'm not one of them, man.
But they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays.
Nah.
Force them to use up those timeouts without making any.
You just thought for sure you had you a little victory. Stuffed you on the goal line, then went 99 yards on you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And
You said it's what?
Inside the 30 at the 27.
You was on the 1 yard line, Vic.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for them.
He's got a man complete.
Oh my God, I put him back too.
For the touchdown, and it's like
I don't got nothing to say. That's a good play.
here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight.
Wow.
The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
That's a fuckery right there.
Pass up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here.
I'm done for today off that lucky shit. That's some lucky bullshit. I'm done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
That don't make no sense, dog. Oh my God. This shit is crazy.
Possession. A long drive last time out for this offense.
You can't make this type of shit up.
Basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
It's caught inside the 25.
You lucky I ain't have a timeout, boy.
Down right at the 20-yard line.
I know. I'm saying I couldn't call it because there wasn't no time left. Wasn't no time to call it. There's only 8 seconds.
It took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
No, I'm done, bro. Man, that shit. I had my niggas over the top and back, bro. Like that's, oh man, hell, man. And dog, the fastest person on my team too, bro. I'm good. He faster than Diggs for sure, and that's crazy. I'm done. No, I just thought you was in there cleaning up something. You was literally in there doing nothing. That. Under the sink.
Ain't nothing under there.
Man.
Ain't nothing under there but your foot thing. I looked under
It ain't no comment up under there? It ain't no Fabuloso in there? Ain't no bleach in there?
Where the bleach? Because no, it wasn't no bleach in there.
Okay.
The Fabuloso was on the back of the toilet.
It's still in the bathroom, bro.
Okay, I cleaned the bathroom. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, like, what the fuck?
Well,
How is it always a problem that I'm just chilling?
because you told me that you was coming to clean and get me.
Disinfect. You did
Just because you not about, just because y'all don't want you spraying the spray don't mean you can't clean and still disinfect. You don't have to spray that spray.
Okay, your house not dirty. Your bathroom might be a little fucked up, but that's it. And it's 4 dishes in the sink. 3.
I ain't say nothing about the dishes.
So after I clean the bathroom, then what? What else is gonna be your problem?
I just said I don't even have no problem, Jessica.
No, it's always something. Like I don't do shit right in your face ever. What you want to eat? I don't want to get that wrong.
too much.
No, you doing too much. Like, you come in there and beating, like, you can nothing can never be pleasant, bro. It's always got to be something. I got out your face. You threw the can out. I didn't spray nothing else. You still came in there and said, you not doing shit. You know we still sick, right? What do you want to do?
Bro, at this point, anything.